taking you through. So I'm going to take you through a bridge design today, and I'm so glad to be taking us through. So engineers turn dreams into reality, one design at a time. Hello everyone, and welcome to this live session. That quote that engineers turn dreams into reality, one design at a time. You see, every massive bridge, every steel girder, every perfect arc or span, who dare to run and who dare to. This isn't all already in the field. Today's session is meant to empower you with the practical skill you can use to design a real world steel bridges using ProtaStructure, a powerful structural engineering software. So today we are going to look at several things: a brief overview of steel design component, how to model bridge design in ProtaStructure, road application and analysis, designing key components, and answering your question live. So remember, every click, every line drawn, every calculation, a step towards building something that could one day carry thousand people across a river, valley, or even an entire city. So let's get started. Open your ProtaStructure and turn your dream into reality. So here I am in ProtaStructure, and I'm going to call it bridge. And whatever you're going to do today is just a simple bridge so that you can get started. In the next class you'll be doing a footbridge, and then in the next one after that we're looking at a complex bridge design. So this one, if you don't miss on this one, I know the upcoming one they'll be easier for you. Even though they'll be complex projects, I know they are going to be cheaper. So after calling this one bridge, I'm going to choose to use Eurocode for this case, and then I'm going to click OK. Then I will now get started. So if it is your first time coming across our tutorial, just click next to our previous video so that you can get to study the interface. In the previous videos, I have taken us through the interface, but for this one we are going to keep it short and sweet. We are going to be getting direct to our project. So the first thing that I need to do is, as usual, I'm going to generate a orthogonal axis. So I'm just going to click anywhere, and for this case, since it's a bridge, I'm going to put this one to 10, and then for this one I'm going to put it 4. Then I'm going to click OK. So we'll have something like this. And so this is the thing that I use to design my bridge, and therefore I'm going to, for this case, I'll be using the steel members. So I want to design it as a steel bridge. I'm going to put my, let's go back. So I'm going to select my column, and for the first column, which will to ensure that yeah, there. So the height here is specified, but we are going to be editing them. So okay, no problem. Then you can work with it that way. So I'm just going to put my column there. I'm going to put columns all the way down, put another one there, like that. And then I will be switching to my 3D so that I can view everything, whatever I'm doing, in a nice way. So for this case, we'll be using this type of eye. And the next thing that I need to do, I will insert another story. Insert story. I will click there. I call it one, and then I click OK, and then I will say continue. And then the next thing that I need to do, I'm going to generate story from the previous ones, and then so I've created a story. Let me check again. Generate story. So if it is not working for us, you're going to do it manually again. I'm going to generate columns from this point. So I'm going to steal members again, select my column. I'm going to generate columns from this. Yes, I don't know why it's not working for us. Click column like that, and then so I have to go back again, column. I don't know how it's. Let me check something here. I'm going to delete all this, and then let's do it again. I don't want anything here. So these are for members one, so you cannot delete that one. The next thing that I'm going to do, I'm going to insert orthogonal axis. Then I click here. I will maintain 10 by 4. Then click OK. So that's the problem that I'm having there. I'm going to go back. So to that point, so I think I'm okay. Let me now insert column. So that is not working. Let me try working from this point. I don't know why we are having errors. Um, but basically what we are going to do is to insert other columns here on top of this one and on top of this one now. Then we're going to be pressing our bridge like that. So that's the general idea that and the principle that we design bridges. So that is the thing that you're going to do here, and I hope I have some space. Let me check whether it's a space problem in my computer, and then I can be able to solve it. I think we're having none of that, so I should be able to proceed. I'm going back to my design. Select. I'm going to modeling again. Select select column. Okay, I see. So I'm going to insert a story here. For it to proceed. Yes, and then I'm going to generate now. Let me see whether it's going to allow me to do that. But if it is not going to allow me, okay, then I think I'm okay with that. So I'm going to generate some columns there. I'm going to cross it. I'm going now to view my 3D, whatever I'm having. So I'm having something like this. So it is very tall. So then the thing that I'm going to do is to go back, Control Z. It seems that we cannot go back. So I'm going to generate another story. Now this time I'll be generating story. Okay. So I want to generate from one, generate number two, and I'm going to click OK, then cross. So I don't know why these things are not moving. So I'm going to select columns again. So we kind of having a problem here with the wrapped, but I'm going to just work on that and then see how best we can solve it. So nevertheless, we'll continue, but I'm going to close this one and then I open a new file. We're going to open a new file. I'm going to Prota. I'm going to save my project first and then click Control E. And then wait for it to respond as I check whether there is any question from the audience. But since there is none, I'm going to say everything has stopped working. So I will go back to um, task manager. I need to close this one first. Check. I'm just going to open a new project. For this case, I use PS, I think, for the other one side. I'm just going to call it bridge 2 or 3, then click OK. Let me try doing it so fast until to the point that we were in. I think these things are going very fast and working for us, but let's try. So I'm just going to put it for click OK. Then we're having something like this. So I'm going to press now the columns the way I need them. So it seems that ProtaStructure is having a problem. But nevertheless, the idea is when you're designing, you need to press those columns in order. For example, if I press a column here, it's not working. But I'm going to repeat this, so you can just reason theory. So the next time will be just a practical. Since this one has uh, brought some problem. So that after generating your axis generator or the axis, you just need to insert the columns to the height that you need. So I'm going to be specifying the story height, and then after determining that, I'm going to insert column based on the size of that story. So the next thing that I will do is to connect those members using the beams or the frames which I need. I'm going to insert them so nicely. The next thing that I'm going to do is to press the truss, and then I'm going to cover that part that is so that it can be covered, so that it is not so much open. So that is the thing and the idea behind bridge design. So first you have to ensure that it is safe from um, for users, so that you don't need to design a bridge which is going to cause more damage than the solution that is supposed to solve. So with that, since I cannot find any question and I don't see any query, I think now we should continue next time. But before that, this is basically the interface. So next time that we are coming to design this bridge, we're going to dive direct to the practicals. So thanks, and keep planning and keep watching. And if you have made it to this far, I want to thank you for being part of this community. May you continue to support us. May you continue to share this channel. And I have seen us that we have grown a community, and I love you guys. May you continue to share, and I love you. I would want